There it is. That's weird. There it is. Oh, right. Sorry, guys. Here we go. All right. Well, good morning and welcome back to another WCN Live here in the Wilson County News. My name is Kristen Weaver. I'm Director of Operations, and today I have special guests with me. Please introduce yourselves real quick.
I'm Barbara Dean.
Roger Reinhard.
Roger Reinhard. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be talking about Martinez Social Club. It should be a really great conversation. I'm looking forward to them sharing all about what they do. Before we do that, I'd like to thank our sponsor, The Price Way, which includes the dealerships Price, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep, and Richardson Brothers Chevrolet here in Floresville. They are located next to each other on 181, and you can shop all makes and models, as well as huge service department and even careers. So give them a shout out, check them out, and thank you, The Price Way, for your sponsorship of WCN Live. Next, we are going to do a comment contest. So as our loyal watchers know, when you are watching our show live, please post a comment, get your name in there in our comments, because that will get your name in the next week's drawing. So this week I'm going to have you guys draw me a winner from last week's comments. If you would do me the honor of drawing a winner. Oop, they want to jump out.
We'll just take, is it that one?
You want me to grab
That's
this
two of
one?
them.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Sherry Tyree. Congratulations, you win a C Street gift shop gift bag, and I'll be reaching out to you on Facebook Messenger and in this post. There you are. Sherry Tyree, you are our winner, our comment contest winner from last week's video. Thanks for joining us again today. And all of you loyal watchers, share this video far and wide. It's going to be a good conversation. You're going to want to hear this. Okay, guys, so let's get started. You told us who you are, but give a little more introduction than that. Tell me a little bit about where you're from and what you do.
I'm
Barbara?
from New Braunfels
Okay.
and love to dance.
Nice.
And I live in Marion,
Okay.
and so consequently, Martinez is a great place to dance, but I'll
Mhm.
dance anywhere.
Nice, nice. Yeah, so we're talking about Martinez Social Club, and tell us where that's actually located. For some who don't know where Martinez is, give us some idea of that. Take us where you want to go.
It's junction of Farm to Market Road 1346 and 1516, the corner, and it's San Antonio.
Address.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I feel like, where is that in conjunction to St. Hedwig? Because that kind of makes me think of St. Hedwig, but I'm familiar with that. That's like 1346. This is further
Right,
down.
further towards San Antonio.
Right.
And it's Interstate 10
Mhm.
and 1604
Okay.
in that area.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have a lot of regulars from Wilson County that come to dance, and you have a lot going on at your club. So, let's back up a little bit and tell us a little about the history, or tell us a lot about the history of this club.
Okay, well, it was established in 1912, and the German farmers and businessmen built the hall, and the very first dance was in April the 12th, 1912.
Nice. Wow.
It's a square 100-foot air-conditioned hall, and there's 450 square feet of oak dance floor that was laid. The floor was laid 107 years ago.
Wow.
So
4,000, not 450,
Oh.
Barbara. It's bigger than
Oh.
4,000, that makes sense.
yeah,
Okay.
4,000.
It's big. It is big.
Right.
Mhm.
And the
Okay.
minutes were written in German until 1923 when they started writing them in English.
That is so cool.
Mhm.
A decade or so later.
Right.
Yeah. Nice.
And-
Go ahead.
And then in 1930, due to the Depression, the club had a debt of $70, and to be able to pay that debt, they were thinking about tearing down the building.
Uh-oh.
But then, and the membership had declined because of the Depression.
Yeah.
But then all the members that had not paid their dues, they heard about that.
Mhm.
So they all got together and got that $70 debt paid.
Cool.
So the hall did
Kept
not
it
get
going.
torn down, or the club did
Wow.
not get torn down.
Yeah.
And when she's saying 1912, in regards to it, I have a good friend of mine, she will turn 100 in February. And she attended Martinez, and she said her parents took her to that hall and let her sleep underneath the table when she was a baby.
Oh, that's precious.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, and those kind of things are still happening today.
Very much
Right.
so.
Which is wonderful. Well, how long have y'all been members and from the area? What's your
I have
stake in it?
been a little over 15 years.
Okay. And what about you?
And I've been a member probably 5 years.
Okay.
But I attended the dances
Mhm.
prior to joining as a member of
Yeah.
the club.
Yeah.
Right.
And decided, okay, this
Yes.
is something you wanted to see continue because
Very
it's
much so.
it's more than just an activity. This means something to the community and to
Right.
the people who are attending dances and enjoying country music, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And people have developed so many wonderful friendships there,
Oh, I bet.
you know,
Mhm.
and it's interacting
Mhm.
people that you had no idea that you would become close to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, as Barbara stated earlier, it's very family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
And so we encourage our members to go and meet people who they don't know that may be attending for the
Yeah.
first time, to
Mhm.
make them welcome,
Yeah.
you know, where they feel comfortable and want to come back and bring their friends. So
Right.
it's about trying to be family,
Right.
period.
Good, good. So basically, if you're not familiar, oh, well, good. We'll just go ahead. There's a couple questions on here. Thank you, Sharon, for asking, but what's the cost to be a member? Let's talk about that.
It is $10 for your initial membership the first time,
Mhm.
and then it's $25 a year.
Okay.
And when you become a member, that $25 is prorated every quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's $28.25 to become a member,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and then it's $25 a year after that.
And basically, you have dances every weekend. You have them every Sunday.
Right.
And then you've recently added the second Saturday
of the month.
of the month.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
So there are plenty opportunities, for people in our area who love country music and who want a family-friendly environment to come and enjoy their time at the
Exactly.
Martinez Social Club. And it's open to everyone
Yes.
to come and do that.
Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that we can keep this going. And Sharon wants to know, well, what are the benefits? Talk a little more about being a member.
Okay, if you're a member on a regular Sunday dance, you get in for a discount price.
Mhm.
And if you're a member, you get to come dance for your birthday for free.
Mhm.
And then in December, we have a Christmas party.
Cool.
And that is free to all members. And we have a band that will play for that Christmas
Nice.
party.
Yeah.
Plus, the last couple of years, we've had a catered meal, which
Mhm.
you pay for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes
So,
sense.
mhm.
Okay.
But the individuals too, Barbara, with that is that with that discount and for their birthday though, is that it's during the month of their
Their
birthday.
birthday.
They can come any Sunday during that month and they
Right.
receive that
Yeah.
free admission.
Right, right.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if once they've been a member for 2 years, they can rent the hall at a cheaper price, or even the bowling alley. And that's something we hadn't even talked. We do have a bowling alley
Mm-hmm.
that's attached to the dance hall.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Yes, and what I love is that all of this thrives in your neck of the woods in Martinez, right? You have people. So talk about the bowling alley. So you have people enjoying country music. They get to come to these dances. They're regular. And enjoy the family-friendly environment, the great country music, getting on the dance floor. They can bring their children, and you have kind of all ages enjoying this regularly. That's really nice
Right.
to know they can plug into. But also there's a bowling alley, and which is, like you said, you walk through, it's like separate. You have your dance floor, and then you have your bowling alley.
Right. Years ago, the bowling alley was on the right side of the hall to where you had bowling and dancing at
Yeah.
the same time.
Wow.
But then in 1975, we built a separate building to house the bowling alley.
Mm-hmm.
And they have league bowling every Wednesday and Thursday,
Cool.
and on the third Saturday of the month.
Mm-hmm. Neat.
And and it's a lot of men and women just to enjoy bowling. It's 9-pin to where it's not open bowling. You have to belong to a team to do the league bowling.
Okay. But then I guess families, they could come, you said it can be rented out.
Exactly.
For a party or a gathering where you want to bowl.
Yes.
And get together with people and friends. Okay.
So individuals
Yeah.
could essentially have a bowling party. They could rent that part. Or if they had a function that they wanted to rent a dance hall, they
Right.
could rent that, whether it's a wedding, whether it's anniversary,
Yeah.
whatever. That is available, to the public. But again, as Barbara said, one of the advantages of becoming a member after you've been a member for 2 years, then you can rent that for a reduced price
Okay.
in regards to
Yeah,
it. Yes, ma'am.
makes sense. Yeah, the facilities sound wonderful. And like you already mentioned, you had this neat story with a member of the club who's turning 100. Okay. Nanette Kilby-Smith shared that her grandparents met at the dance at Martinez Social Club.
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. That is so neat. And we were just talking earlier about how, my parents met at a dance, I met my husband kind of at a dance, and how those relationships form. Do you have any other interesting stories, or you probably hear this all the time, people with special stories from the hall, right?
Well,
Or
we
from
do
the
have
club?
couples that that meet at the hall, and they end up getting married.
Yeah.
Some of them get married at the hall.
Neat.
They have their wedding at the hall.
Very cool.
And too, with a lot of people with the loss of their spouse, it gives them an opportunity to be out in a non-threatening environment,
Yeah.
and consequently, meet that. And with our regular Sunday afternoon dances, what we have is called a Martinez stroll. And what it is gentlemen are on one side of the hall, they line up, ladies on the other, and wherever you meet in the front, you dance to the end of the hall and you put them back in line. And
Yeah.
it gives an opportunity to interact and to meet and to socialize,
Right.
again, on a level that is comfortable for many people who've come out of losing their spouse or
Yeah.
being divorced or anything.
That's nice.
And we have people coming from all over. Victoria, Corpus,
Wow.
Austin, San Marcos,
Bernie,
Luling, Bernie, Blanco.
Castroville.
Yeah.
Very cool. Because most of your dances do happen on Sundays, and it looks like they're at 3 o'clock on a
Right.
Sunday, right? So that makes for a very comfortable time, able for people to come out of town like that too, and
Right.
get home safely, and
Yeah, they're
all those.
3 to 6:30, and we do change the time when the time changes, and we up it to 2 to 5:30.
That makes sense. Good.
So that a lot of them, they can get home. It's not real dark yet.
Right. Right.
And with that time, years ago, there was a term that my parents and some of my friends, they called them tea dances, because they were in the afternoon at an earlier time, and that way it's 3 to 6:30.
Yeah.
It's over with,
Right.
and so it just made it very nice for Sunday afternoon,
It
not
is.
having to drive after dark.
Right.
And a lot of people don't care to drive after dark,
Right.
understandably so.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now our Saturday dances are
Right.
from 7 to 11.
Right. And those you just brought back, so those are kind of back to the schedule, a newer thing this year.
Right.
Yes.
So,
Because people have been requesting, when will Martinez start Saturday night dances again? So the decision was made to attempt to do that, and had to pick a Saturday that didn't conflict with other facilities having that,
Yeah.
because we all try and work together
Sure,
to support
yeah.
each other, the dance halls. And that's the date, the week that was chosen. And so we've had 2, and then we'll have this upcoming one in July with George Dearborn, who's
Cool.
from East Texas. Very good band.
sounds nice.
And he's kind of more the swing.
It's swing, but it's traditional
It's
country
traditional,
also.
right? It's a
Yes.
mix.
So, yeah, people those that want to dance, and that's a very popular form of dance. So that's kind of his specialty.
Yes.
That music. That sounds nice.
But, with it too, is that regardless of the band,
Yeah.
whether you prefer swing or traditional country,
Yeah.
you can dance to any of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, if you love
your
to
style.
dance, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Well, that makes sense. So you want to talk some more about this? This is July 13th. Is the upcoming Saturday?
Right, that's our next Saturday night dance with George Dearborn.
George Dearborn, and you're celebrating your 112th anniversary.
Exactly, on July the 28th.
Okay.
And on July the 27th, the day before the Saturday, is when we have pot bowling
Okay.
and it will be for the bowlers to come, and they get it teamed together, and then it's you get prize money if you're one of the top teams that have the best score.
Wow.
And we have contacts of Donald and Kelly that you contact to get your team scheduled.
Okay.
We have a 3 o'clock, a 5:30, and 8 o'clock shift.
Wow. Okay.
And we will have like um, chances to buy tickets to win a liquor basket. We do the 50-50, and we do a silent auction in the dance hall, but I don't know if that'll quite be ready for the pot bowling.
Okay.
But then on
The
Sunday,
next day.
we have a sausage plate with 2 sides,
Okay.
and the fee for the plate is $12.
Okay.
We will have a to-go lunch, a to-go line that will start at 11 o'clock, and then the doors open to the hall at 11:30.
Okay.
And you can we'll do start serving at 11:30. And then at 1 o'clock, we will have the Red Ravens Band come and play. And that, if you just want to dance, it's $15. But if you want a sausage plate and dance, it's $25.
Cool.
So, and we will have a liquor wagon, liquor basket, 50-50, silent auction, all things that you can get involved in and hope to win.
Wow. So that sounds like a fun, big celebration. It'll be including your Saturday and Sunday, a little
Right.
bowling, the dancing, everything. Just you get to experience all of it, or take your pick.
Right,
whatever
and
your specialty
we
is.
will, and they are on sale. Raffle tickets are on sale now. They
Okay.
are $50. We'll only sell 200. Every 10th ticket drawn will win $50, and then the very last ticket drawn will win $3,000.
Very cool. Okay. Sounds nice.
So everybody come and enjoy the fun.
Right, right.
And excuse me,
Go ahead.
but with the Red Ravens,
Yeah.
you know, normally we have traditional country music all the time. Red Ravens goes back to the polka waltzes, but they do play a combination of music in regards to it, and they'll play some country western, but there you can polka and you can waltz, you know,
Yeah.
whatever you're comfortable with, or you can sit and watch.
Right.
Right.
To where they are known as a polka band, but they play everything. So don't let that stop you from coming, because they will play quite a lot of country. I've already spoken to them, and they
good.
kind of have a list
Exciting.
going. Yeah.
Okay. That's exciting. Do y'all want to talk about also some of the regular bands you have, or ones I know I saw some that I recognize? You want to talk about those that people maybe they've heard them at another location recently? You want to talk a little bit about the
Well,
other bands that we'll see on
The
there?
Countrymen were the longest playing band that I can remember,
Yeah.
and they just celebrated their 51st year in
Wow.
January, and it was their retirement party, and they
Okay.
did it at the hall.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah,
Okay.
and then we have a lot of our regulars are Nashville Sounds has been with us for a long time. Then we have added a few new ones. Well, they're not real new. County Line, Freddie Cruz, Cactus Country, Wrangler Country, Bob Apple,
Apple, yes.
Okay.
and Nathan Cole Young, Gabe Gavan, the Merles, Easy Country are just a few of the bands that we have on a regular basis
Yeah.
now. And then on Saturday night, need to watch the schedule because we do have Rocky King scheduled, Jeff Woolsey scheduled. Next year, I'm sure we will have Jody Nix.
Okay.
In December, we'll have Monty Good.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
the New Year's Eve party we have Brady Honeycutt and Kobe Carter.
Oh, nice.
So, and that is
Selection.
tickets sold in advance for the New Year's Eve.
Right.
And they will be going on sale probably the 1st of November. maybe
Okay.
late October.
We can be watching for that.
Right.
Right. So many of you will be familiar because the Martinez Social Club runs their schedule in the Wilson County News every week. So you can definitely stay posted to what's coming up and make those plans to get to those dances and catch the wonderful bands, or just know that you can plug in to the wonderful dancing, the country music, and all of the activities you offer there, like bowling too. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have a Facebook page.
Right.
Is Martinez Social Club.
Okay.
Because our other one, we had to start a new one.
Okay.
And then we also have an email address of Martinez Social Club at currently.com.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're in the Wilson County paper.
Yep.
And then we have paper schedules that you can grab on Sundays when you come dance.
Oh, good. Yeah. Great, great. Well, is there anything else that you want to mention? What do you want to leave people with as we're kind of feeling like we're nearing the end of our conversation? Anything we left out?
Just like we are a family-friendly place.
Yep. And you want to keep this going.
And we definitely want to keep it going. We're here to try to keep the dance hall open and support all the country music bands.
As well as your, how many members?
478. I
Yes.
believe.
478 members strong.
That's current,
Yes.
right, current.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of the things that are done around the hall are done by volunteer.
Right.
And so, which makes it very appreciated that members are willing to contribute their time, whether it's mowing or weed eating
Right.
and stuff like that, because that just keeps the club a little more solvent and not needing to pay for those services, you know, as time goes on. And again, it just supports the hall to attempt to continue, you know, to that degree. And there's a lot of people that come from Floresville to Martinez, and there's a lot of people from Martinez come to Floresville.
That's right. That's true. Yeah, so we can help by attending these dances. Think about having maybe a special gathering and using the hall for what
Right.
it is. Remember, they have, you know, the dancing, the country music is alive. The family-friendly environment is well and alive. And we want to keep and hope to see that continue as well for you guys. So let's all do what we can to support you, and we'll do our part as best we can to help get this information out there too. And yeah, and remember, I'm glad you mentioned it earlier. We'll remind folks that you do have a Facebook page, which is at Martinez Social Club. And
Well, it's the Facebook, it's just Martinez Social Club, Facebook page.
right. And, you know, yeah, you have your email posted there so you can get in touch. You can look for their ad in the Wilson County News also. And, yeah, all of those things.
And if you want to rent the hall, if you'll use the email address, the Martinez Social Club at currently.com, then Erin, our manager, will get back with you and set up an appointment or give you prices to rent the hall
Great.
or the bowling alley.
Right.
And if a
Cool.
person is interested, they'd like to come and look, you can set up an appointment for that.
Okay.
You know,
Yes.
to investigate the facilities, and that way to make people feel comfortable one way or the other.
Right, right.
Right.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, and something else is our dancers, they love to celebrate their birthdays.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
numerous birthday parties,
Okay.
at least every week, sometimes every couple of weeks, and there may be 2 or 3. And so, you know, everybody is welcome to
Yeah.
do that. People that want to celebrate, we just ask that, if need be, that they contact our manager or whatever, to just make arrangements to be able to get in
Right.
and to set up the things that they would like, which
Right.
even if they don't, we'll still
Yeah.
accommodate
Yeah.
that.
That's nice.
But we have some, our manager is an excellent young lady,
Oh, good.
and the employees there with the bartending, they're just so cordial and so
Wow.
accommodating, and we're just thankful to have them.
We
I
are.
bet, I
Yeah.
bet. Well, I just, I'm amazed at what y'all can do and all pretty much volunteer basis here to keep it going as long as you have. That's really something. So we have to remind everybody too about that. Remember that the Saturday dances are back. They're the second Saturday of the month. So you
Right.
could, you know, maybe you can't get there on a Sunday in your, you know, schedule, however that works, but they can always pick up a Saturday evening on one of the months. And also you have this big celebration which is happening
Yes.
the Saturday and Sunday, July 27th and 28th. So that sounds real exciting, and we'll be sure to get this on our calendar for you as well, so we can be looking there. And
The Saturday night dances, again, they are from 7 to 11. A lot of people aren't used to coming that early, but then it allows you to get home at an earlier hour. But again, even if you're a member, those reduction in prices do not reflect, or they're not on Saturday nights. The only time, if you're a member, that a reduced price is on Sunday at our regular dances.
Yeah. But everything is, you guys keep it really, I mean, this is not exorbitant prices, very affordable for people to come and enjoy what you're doing with that setup. So, yeah, people should consider joining, and I hope that they do. And just kind of keep the word out there for what you're doing. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing.
Thank you for
Thank you so
having
much
us.
for having us.
You're
yes.
welcome. Thanks for coming today. And we thank all of you for joining us today for this conversation. I hope you learned a lot. I know I did. We also want to thank our sponsor, The Priceway, which includes the dealerships Price Chrysler Dodge Ram and Jeep and Richardson Brothers Chevrolet. They are located here in Floresville next to each other on 181. And you can shop all makes and models, as well as a huge service department and even careers. So check them out, and thank you, The Priceway, for your sponsorship. Again, thank you for joining us, and we will conclude this conversation. And remember to join us next week for Wednesday at 10 a.m. when we'll have another guest on. So we'll see you then. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.